Valentine for my vampire. Valentine for my vampire. When love is sweeter than blood. Part 1. Introduction. Love season in Fairhaven Falls. Welcome back to the channel. If you've been following our journey through the charming town of Fairhaven Falls, you've already fallen for a high-powered dragon boss and a gentle giant of an orc baker. But today, we're meeting a creature who is just as captivating, though perhaps a little colder to the touch. We are diving into Valentine for My Vampire by Honey Phillips. This isn't your typical dark, brooding vampire horror story. Instead, it's a warm, wintry ballad of a book. In the magical world of Fairhaven Falls, even the undead know how to melt your heart with absolute sincerity. Today, we're exploring how a human woman and a vampire gentleman navigate the most romantic day of the year. Grab a warm drink and a blanket. It's time to see what happens when the fangs come out for love. Part 2. The Dreamer and the Immortal Gentleman. The story follows two souls who are both looking for something they thought was impossible to find. 1. The heroine, an artistic heart. Our leading lady is a true romantic at heart. She's an artist, someone who sees the beauty in the small details of the world. She moved to Fairhaven Falls to find peace and to build a life where she could finally be herself. Unlike others, she isn't terrified of the supernatural residents. She's fascinated by them. She represents the warmth in this story, an open soul ready to see the man behind the myth. 2. Julian, the timeless recluse. Julian is a classic vampire in every sense. He lives in a grand, ancient mansion, isolated from the noise of the modern world. He is elegant, well-spoken, and carries the quiet melancholy of someone who has lived through too many centuries. Julian has become disillusioned with his immortality. He feels like a ghost in a world that keeps moving without him. He has stopped looking for connection until he meets her. 3. The lunar connection. Their relationship doesn't start with a high-speed chase or a life-threatening crisis. It starts with conversation. They connect over shared interests in art, history, and the quiet beauty of the moonlight. Julian finds himself mesmerized by her perspective on life, and she finds herself drawn to the profound depth of his character. It's a slow-burn connection that feels earned and deeply intimate. Part 3. A very special Valentine's Day. Why is this book the perfect comfort read for a cold evening? It's all about the atmosphere, breaking the monster stereotype. Julian isn't a bloodthirsty predator looking for his next victim. Honey Phillips subverts the scary vampire trope by making Julian a protector. He is hyper-focused on the heroine's safety and comfort. Seeing an ancient, powerful vampire worry about whether a human girl is wearing a warm enough scarf is the kind of wholesome content we love in this series. The cozy factor. Even though Julian is a creature of the night, the book is incredibly cozy. It's filled with descriptions of velvet armchairs, flickering fireplaces, and high-end tea. It feels like a gothic Regency romance, updated for the modern day. The winter setting of Fairhaven Falls adds to the sense of isolation and intimacy. It's just the two of them against the cold. Sophisticated romance. Julian's gestures of love are grand yet subtle. He doesn't just buy gifts. He creates experiences that show he has been listening to her every word. It proves that love isn't about biology or heartbeats. It's about the soul's recognition of a partner. And for those who enjoy a bit of heat, the romantic scenes are written with the perfect blend of shifter-like intensity and gentlemanly tenderness. Part 4. Analysis. Why you'll fall for this story. What makes Valentine for My Vampire stand out in the Fairhaven Falls series? The writing of Honey Phillips. Phillips has mastered the low-angst, high-emotion formula. You don't have to worry about a tragic ending or unnecessary drama. The conflict is mostly internal. Julian's fear of being too dark for her and her struggle to bridge the gap between their worlds. It's an easy, addictive read that prioritizes the feel-good experience of the reader. A message of acceptance. At its core, this is a story about finding value in the other. It reminds us that everyone deserves to be seen and loved for who they are, regardless of their past or their nature. It's a celebration of diversity within a fictional framework. Healing and rest. This book acts as literary therapy. It's meant to wash away the stress of daily life and replace it with a sense of wonder and romance. Julian and the heroine find a sense of home in each other that they both thought was lost forever. Part 5. Conclusion. Love is eternal. Valentine for My Vampire ends with a deeply satisfying happily ever after that will leave you smiling for hours. It's a reminder that even in the longest, coldest night, love can find a way to stay warm. It's like a box of high-end Valentine's chocolates. Sweet, a little dark, and totally indulgent. Thank you for watching this review. Out of all the monsters we've met in Fairhaven Falls so far, who is your favourite? The dragon, the orc, or are you now Team Vampire? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews of the most enchanting and romantic series in fiction. Until next time, stay cozy, keep your heart open, and find a love that's worth an eternity. Goodbye.